Okay, from the Gamma textbook, exercise 4.10, question 12 is this rather interesting looking equation. And we obviously have to solve to find x. Well, first of all, it says a third of 4x minus 9 minus 1/6 of 5x plus 12 is equal to 3x. And I would never actually write it that way myself. Well, you could do, of course, but I prefer to think of this as being over the vinculum. So let's restate that. So I just find it a bit messy and there's more components here than we actually need. So let's write, instead of all of this stuff, let's put 4x minus 9. Let's not worry about the brackets and just go over 3. Yeah? Minus 5x plus 12 over 6. That's a 6. Yeah? Is equal to 3x. This is a more succinct way of writing it because we've got less components. We don't have the 1 and the vinculum separate from everything else. We don't need the brackets around everything. And we can just state it like this, and this works perfectly well. But of course, to get rid of fractions, we just simply multiply by the denominator. And in this case, we've got two different denominators, but they do have common factors. So if I was to multiply by 6, we would get rid of this in one go and this in one go. And this would just be a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead and do that. So now I'm going to restore the brackets for that procedure. So I'm going to rewrite that out. Here it is, 4x minus 9 over 3 minus 5x plus 12 over 6 is equal to 3x. So I'm going to multiply all this by 6. There it is. Multiply all of this by 6. Put a 6 in front. There it is. And multiply this by 6 as well. Now, 3 goes into 6 twice. So cross it out. Put a 2 in front. 6 goes into 6 once, so I can just put a 1 in front, but 1 times that is itself. And of course, 3 6s are 18. So now what am I left with? I've got 2, 4x minus 9 minus, and I can take the brackets away now, plus 12 is equal to 18x. I'm going to expand this out. So 2 times 4x is going to be 8x. 2 times negative 9 is negative 18 minus, now I've got to be a little bit careful here because now that minus really is the whole of this. So if I was to, in fact, I'm going to put the brackets back for a moment because I'm just going to make a point here. Because while I can say minus the whole of the fraction is true, if I minus just one line, I need the brackets there. Because negative 5x, it's like a negative 1 times 5x is negative 5x. And the negative 1 times 12 is going to be negative 12 is equal to 18x. Now, we're going to collect like terms. So I've got an 8x, and I've got a minus 5x. I've got a negative 18 and a negative 12, and I've got an 18x on the other side. So first things first, let's get all the knowns to the same side. So I'm going to take the negative 18 and the negative 12 all together. Negative 18 and negative 12 come together to give 30. So we've got negative 30. So I'm going to take negative 30, and that's negative 30, and I'm going to add 30 to both sides. So this is now gone. So I'm left now with 8x minus 5x is equal to 18x plus 30. Now, we know, of course, that 8x minus 5x is 3x. So I'm just going to cross all that out and write 3x. And then I'm going to subtract 18x from both sides. Here we go. So 3x minus 18x is negative 15x. There it is. And negative 15x, of course, this is gone now because negative 18x minus negative 18x, and we're left with plus 30 or just 30. So now I want to get rid of the negative 15. I'm going to divide both sides. We're going to undo by negative 15. I'm going to undo by dividing both sides by negative 15. Divide by negative 15. Negative 15 divided by negative 15 is 1. 1 times x is x, leaving us with how many times does negative 15 go into 30? Well, 15 goes into 30 twice. And because one of them is negative, the answer is negative. And there is my solution.